Divine greetings to all who are watching us here live on Zoom and all those who are watching the recorded sessions on YouTube and all the social media platforms. And also, I want to welcome all those who are listening us on the podcast Soulful Suruchi. I welcome all the participants who have joined here. And now I want to tell all the parents why this session is so important. Parenting is a skill that we have to inculcate in us, nourish in us, and build those skills. They don't come inborn and, inherently with us. We have to upskill ourselves as a parent. And in these challenging world, when these technology and all these educational updates are there, we have to upskill ourselves to get connected with our children in a better way, so that we understand that what our child are going to face in the next coming days in their education. So this is a step forward to upskill you as a parent to know about the recent updates in technology in education in the form of artificial intelligence. We have a wonderful guest here, Dr. Anuradha Sekhri, who is not just a friend to me. She is an awesome person, a very expert professional, and an author also. We will talk about your book also, Dr. Anuradha. I want to welcome here and I want to give my heartful thanks to you that you accepted my invitation to come here and share your vast knowledge with us and with all the parents whom is going to help them a lot. Welcome you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Suruchi, for inviting me on your platform. And first of all, I just congratulate you for starting this, great journey of becoming a parent educator, your new venture actually. And it's a big dream for, I think, every teacher educator to come up with such a strong determination and willpower to start their own venture in this 21st century. I know there are big challenges which you come across on the daily basis, and in the few initial years it will take time, for you, because it's a part and parcel of life for every individual. When we start these type of ventures, we face new challenges. New opportunities are of course there, but of course, it's a hats off to you to begin with. And I used to watch your content on the daily basis on the social media, and I find it very, very much relevant and important for educator, for student, for a parent actually. And because alone education is does not operate in a vacuum. It's a process where everyone participates, beginning from the home, your parents, your family members, your friends, your colleagues, your teachers, everyone, your grandparents, everyone participates. But when this process operates in vacuum, then there are so many types of problems.
Yes.
Especially when we talk about this parenting. And parenting nowadays is a very challenging task, because we have so much of technology, we have so much of exposure, especially what I interact with on day to day in various sessions with the teachers. Of course, they are also parents also, and parents especially also, because I'm doing so many projects in the field of educational research, where I have to do for interviews and lot of interaction with the stakeholders. So they share their problems with me, that which type of problems they are facing today as the parent. Because students or the children, they want a friendly relation with their parents. If you think you are authoritative, you are thinking you're overprotecting your child, then this will not work in 21st century. If we talk about parents,
yes,
you want to build a relationship that is based upon empathy, upon friendship, upon values. Do not overprotect your children. Give them space, give them exposure. do not put them into the zone of surveillance that you are checking the notifications on the phone, on the laptop, everywhere. Just establish a relationship like you are a friend, you are a partner to him or her. This is very, very important.
Yes.
We are living in 21st century because
Yes,
this session is particularly facing this because this session is particularly focused on artificial intelligence, especially in the field of school education, how it benefits. And I think that the stakeholders which are in this field, in this as far as school education is concerned or education is concerned, we as the teacher educators, we as the parents, we as the students, we as the learners, we all are the part of this education system. And I just want to clear one thing here, is that artificial intelligence is not a new term, it's not a new technology. This term was coined in 1956 by John McCarthy, the father of artificial intelligence, popularly known as the father. And from there, this concept started. Actually, this term is, if you break this term into two words, artificial and intelligence, basically we are training the machines to behave as the humans, to do the task in the similar fashion as the humans do. We are training them by using the algorithms, by using the program languages to do the task intelligently, what we need as the output to us. This is very, very important. If you want to understand the meaning of artificial intelligence, then one thing you should just keep in your mind, that the task which human being is doing now, the task is same the machines are doing. We are training the machines, we are giving the inputs, they are taking the data, and on the basis of the analysis of data, they are giving us the output. We are making such a machines which behave as the human. They have capacity to do so. And
I have learned that they are also growing. They are so intelligent that they grow while they interact with us.
Yes. It is what about they're based on the data, what data you are providing, and what exactly they're analyzing it. It's nothing else, because nothing, we are just feeding the data, and they are on the basis of that, it analyzes, give us recommendations, give us inference, give us suggestions. Artificial intelligence is the cognitive science, basically. It's a science, it's a branch of computer science, and the history of its evaluation suggests that it has grown out of the roots from various disciplines, from science, from math, from philosophy, from sociology, from computing, from psychology, and many more other disciplines. Actually, I'm just quoting here which is common to us, which is everybody might be interested in that. And it is fair for any system to recognize the importance of integrating AI to maximize learning. This is very, very important. And as far as the future scenario is concerned in the classrooms, what is going to happen? AI will do various tasks integrated with the pedagogy, which facilitates the teacher actually to help and to maximize the learning outcomes. Now, for example, I'm just giving one example. Automate the grading process. If we talk about, we have AI
grading process. This is for teachers.
Yes.
This is how we are first talking about how the AI is helping the teachers in the classroom. Then we will talk about how AI will help the parents. The parents here, how they can help using the AI, helping their children to learn more and be creative, be more creative in their learning processes. So first of all, here we are going to learn about how AI is helping and facilitating the teachers in the classrooms in their learning and teaching process.
Right. So, as far as the usage for teachers is concerned, CBSE has introduced AI as the subject in the school curriculum in 2019 to 20 session. They have introduced the subject up till 8th class, but now they have introduced from the 6th class onwards that the students must have the knowledge of coding, of AI tools, how to use it, how to implement it. Because we actually focus on this development of skills after the student pass out the class 12. And that was totally a wrong concept. We
Mhm.
need to build the skills right from the school. And you know that there is one principle, which is also nowadays a very common principle: earn while you learn. So
Yeah.
when a student, there you can also see there are so many students, they are working they are learning side by side, studying in the schools, and also in their free hours they are also doing the part-time jobs. They can only do these type of jobs first they have some skills with them. It's important to build the skills, and that is why new education policy 2020 is much focused on the skill development. They have actually emphasized uh, on giving the importance of vocational education in the school curriculum, and these type of skill subjects, especially AI. Because you all will agree on this fact that the day is not far what AI is going to bring to us in a future years. We And one more thing, World Economic Forum has highlighted one fact that uh, 40 up to 47% of employees have to reskill themselves, have to upskill themselves.
Yes.
And
Exactly.
for
This is
this,
yes, this is where the this session is focused. That because I have also heard that we are going to have face a lot of shift in jobs and everything, because AI is going to replace the humans in many areas. But what we can do is we can upskill ourselves so that we can face that phase in a very smoother manner. So this is what, as a parent also and as students also, we need to equip ourselves with this latest knowledge.
and this AI is basically a multidisciplinary integrated pedagogical approach which works on the principle of experiential learning. This is very important for the teacher to understand, because at many times, lot of times, there are so many tools, technologies available to us. But as the teacher,
Experiential learning. Sorry, I'm interrupting you here. Experiential learning. Who the parents are the here. Experiential learning का मतलब that we learn by doing. Experiential learning is that. So this kind of जो हमारी new policy है, it focused on experiential learning, where we learn by doing the things, not just doing the theories and concepts.
right.
Yes.
Experiential learning is basically, what you do, we just relate our knowledge to something, to the existing knowledge, and then we apply that knowledge. And the
Yes.
application is very important. Experience is a great teacher. And when you taught anybody, learner or the student or anyone, when you provide the experience, the learner never forgets. When you do learning, you do practical exercises, you touch the things, you feel the reality, it never forgets. And that is the principle, that is learning by doing. And what we do in experiential learning, hands on training, hands on learning exercises is provided. And this is the most fundamental aspect of AI. What we as the teachers can take the help from AI. We can involve the student, we can engage the student. As far as experiential learning is concerned, there are so many tools available to us, right? The teachers can use these type of tools, technologies, AI tools, digital tools, they are available to us. What I feel is missing, there is a big gap, there is a big lag, that is how to integrate the right tools with the sound pedagogy. This is the missing in our system. This is by default in our system, that teacher use technology, teacher use AI. In spite of using this, there is no improvement in the quality, very little improvement, or I can say learning outcomes is not improving as it meant to improve, actually what we
Exactly.
expect.
Even after using technology, we have introduced technology in the classrooms. Now we are introducing AI in the classrooms. But what focus
Right,
was is to improve the, teaching and learning system, and still it is not
exactly.
improving. What was the gap here?
It's not.
We would like to understand that.
Yes. And that is why, because we as the teachers, or I mean, if the future teacher, pre-service teachers, in-service teachers are concerned, there is the problem on the part of training. We have to give them such a qualitative training that they can just, whenever they go to the field, go to the schools, I mean, go to the even the universities or colleges, they should know how to educate the students, how to educate the learner. This is very, very important, because you know that curriculum is constantly updating. Even in the schools, the environment is totally changing. The learner is not coming now to school for the information. They're actually coming for the how to solve the problems, how to confront the real life situation. Now,
Yes.
I mean, if we say that AI has constantly appears, I mean, they are becoming the part and parcel of our life, then one thing you just note it down, and one thing put it in the, I mean, in the phrases, in the quotes. And it's very important to underline here that we as the teachers have to change our pedagogy if we want to use AI in our classrooms. This is very, very important. We have to change the method of instruction. We have to change the method of assessment also. And we have to look upon what are the techniques by which we can create interest and curiosity in the learners. Let's see. Artificial intelligence can only create the content, can provide us the output based on the input. It can generate the content. You can interact with the content. But one thing which AI can't do is curiosity, generation of curiosity and interest in the learners. To sustain the interest in the learners, one thing which teachers has to always keep in mind while using technology, while using AI, is this: human touch is very important. Without that, AI will not bring anything into the classrooms if we talk about qualitative improvements.
Can you give
Artificial intelligence.
can you give an example here? So suppose our teacher is using AI. AI in what form? What give one example of a tool. This tool of AI a teacher is using in the classroom. Which
Right,
tool,
right.
for example? Can you
For
give an example?
example, one task which every teacher has to perform on the daily basis is lesson planning,
Lesson
digital
planning.
lesson planning, right? It's for every teacher, for pre-service, for in-service. Now, how to do lesson planning with the help of AI? We have very I mean, common and very easily friendly usable tool, that is Chat GPT.
Chat GPT.
Everyone knows about.
Yes.
Yes. Chat GPT is based on the principle of generative AI. It is a tool powered by the Open AI platform, which was actually built by the Sam Altman. And what this tool do, it has stored the information up to 2021 data
Yes.
only.
Yes.
Up till 2021, the data which is available, which is feeded in it, it will gives us the response on the basis of that. But now recently, they have given us the improved version of Chat GPT 4 also, that is a premium version, which is updated, I think, in the March of July or August, that was launched. And that is much, much improved version of Chat GPT. Now, what this Chat GPT is, I mean, doing for a teacher, you can give them input that create a lesson plan for the teachers, right? They provide us output. Now, here, one more thing. The Chat GPT 3.5 version is less accurate, right? One more thing. These types of tools, artificial intelligence has no ethics, no values, no
Yes.
accuracy. This is the point to underline. You as the learner has to evaluate, has to curate the
Yes.
data,
It says that
curate.
it doesn't guarantee you that the information is accurate.
Exactly.
It highlights that the information is given is only up to 2021 only. So as
Yes,
a
up to.
teachers, yes, we have to be careful about the information it is giving us.
If you are using Chat GPT 3.5 version, then up till 2021 data, it will provide you input upon basis based upon that. But if you are using Chat GPT 4 version, it is more accurate and gives you more specified input. And that is actually updated version. Now they have
Yes.
recently launched. So I think it will also cover 2023 up till the
Yes.
months which have covered. So I mean, I just request the teachers to use Chat GPT 4 version, it's a premium version, it's a paid version, it's not a free version. If they want to use 3.5 version, that is all right, but they have to use their brains, their minds to add it, to revise, and to modify the lesson plans.
And
No
also it is
doubt,
very
Chat GPT.
important, and it is very important, put your soul into what you are, generating with the help of AI.
Exactly,
There is no use of
exactly.
that, that is a very technical language and technical phrases and all that give that, but there is no soul. A teacher has to, put his or her own soul into that lesson plan or whatever they are generating with the help of AI.
Exactly. The task of the teacher is now to curate the information, whatever they are taking. Because even from the internet, even from the Google, it was always from the ages we are, I mean, teaching our students, our learners, they do not use the information which is available blindly. Because you do not know how much reliable it is. So you have to first cross-check the information so many times, then you can use. Many times, teachers think that these type of technologies, they are killing the creativity of the students, right? Now
Exactly.
I just want here to give my recommendation to the teacher is that Chat GPT does not kill the creativity, it does not hamper the thinking of the students. The only thing is how you are using this Chat GPT. It depends on the you as the teacher, how you are using in your teaching and learning process. You have to learn, you have to undergo trainings. I mean, various trainings are provided at various platforms, how to use in such a way that it improves creativity of the student, it improves problem solving skills, it improves the critical thinking as well. I will give you one example here.
Yes.
Most of the students face reading problems, how to read. Now Google recently has come up with tool Read Along. It's also available in the mobile app also. It helps the learners to read, actually improve the reading skills. And it's a very it's a free tool also. I mean, anybody can use, you can download the app. And another thing which I want to highlight, how to improve the writing skills is very important. In Corona, what happened in COVID-19, the students, the writing skills and the reading habits, they both actually, I mean,
Suffered
I
a lot.
must say that yes, it was totally, I mean, deteriorated in this during this period of Corona. And now how we can take the help of Chat GPT to improve the writing skills, especially because parents also facing this problem. Because now the students, they're not in a habit of taking paper and pen. They always feel that this is very very, I mean, what I can say, that it's a very big task, it's a boring task, and they do not want to apply their minds actually. So it's very important. What you can do, these type of tools like Chat GPT, they work on the principle of LLM, large language learning models. And whenever these types of they actually, I mean, they are analyzing the language what we are providing the input in the form of the text, and then they are giving us the output. The more quality wise input you are providing, the more detailed output you receive. This is the tip from my side. But now, when you write, I do not know how many of the users which are listening to us. I mean, they have used ChatGPT or not. What we do in it, when you log in into this ChatGPT account, one search bar is there, you write the question, you enter it, and you receive the output. Now
Yes.
where now in the search bar, when you are writing the question, what is that? In the technical language, we call it as a prompt. We are giving the prompt and we are receiving the response. Now how to write a prompt is again a skill. You have to master those skills.
There are
Otherwise what happens?
a whole of the programs on that, how to give prompts to
Yes,
ChatGPT so
yes.
that you can get the best answers from ChatGPT. Yes.
Exactly. There are because right now what I thought that in particularly in this group, we are not from computer science background. We do not
Yes.
know Python language. We do not know how to, I mean, write this program learning, how to write the algorithms, machine learning, and all that. We what we are looking for the application of AI in our life actually. So
Yes.
how to take this application part, we need some training, how to use each other tools, I mean tools, especially when teacher is here. For a teacher, it's a big challenge in the classroom to involve the student, to involve the learner? And where are those techniques located? I mean, this is not an overnight process. This is not a one-day process. This is not a
Exactly.
1 hour process. It will take. They
It
have to
needs a,
learn,
whole
constantly learn.
program.
Exactly,
Yes.
exactly. And
So,
apart from this,
yes, yes, yes.
apart from the lesson planning, what AI is doing for a teacher, you can improve the performance of the students by using text to voice and voice to text technologies are there. Personalized learning is possible. Blended learning is possible, where you can actually involve the students and they can learn on the self play pace. Actually, flipped classroom, we can use it. These types of technology, especially these type of chat GPT and all these skills, give
But
them a.
how a parent would apply these, because parent doesn't have. I recently was talking to a parent. Matlab, she was telling me that they don't know why email is being introduced in the curriculum, why these things are being introduced in the curriculum. The parents are not updated about these updations in all the technology and all. So what is your tips about those parents, those who want to learn, upskill about some knowledge about AI, so that they can help their children to use AI in their learning process in a creative way? What tools or what tips you can give to the parents who don't have any knowledge about these technology and all?
I totally agree with you, Dr. Saruchi, that artificial intelligence, the concept which everyone is learning, especially in India, as we are concerned, because we were not actually trained earlier how to use these type of technologies. But one thing is clear, that people realize there is a need. There is a need to learn all these things, especially when it comes to parents. Actually, you asked me one question: why email is introduced, right? How to use it on the daily basis for every task, for their, looking at the school records, for their own, at the office, at the workplace. See, communication is very, very important. Communication, without communication, no development, no learning, no teaching can happen, actually. And of course, no relationships can be built. Now, why this email has been introduced as the part? Because even the schools want to have a constant touch with the parents on the daily basis, right? They are using such technologies where they can build the relationship with the families, with the parents, with the students, so that they can provide the feedback. They can provide them on the daily basis, so that parents can know what this kid is doing in the school. And of course, the email is and you have asked me, email is one of nowadays a professional skill, how to write the
Yes.
emails,
Yes.
because it entirely, people, they are doing their business entirely on, which depends on the email, how you write email, how to
People,
automate the process.
yes, people hire, people to get their automated system for their businesses. So parents need to understand why emails and AI and all these skills are being introduced in the education system.
Right. And one more thing is that sometimes what happens that artificial intelligence, I have I told you in the very beginning that it has become part and parcel of our daily lives. If you look very carefully, we all are using AI intentionally or unintentionally. Parents who are saying that they are not learning AI, they are not using, but they want to learn, unintentionally, they do not know where they are using, actually. This
Yes.
mobile phone, actually, they are using so many features. And one more thing, what you have asked me, that as far as this AI is concerned, one more thing is that parenting is emotion based activity, and
Yes.
artificial intelligence is helping us constantly. Tools are available to us, right? You can regulate your full full 1 day routine, your sleeping exercise, your sleeping, your fitness, your eating habits. Anything can be automated, anything can be programmed using mobile phones. I think right now we all are using. digital notes. You can take the help. You are always going somewhere, attending the meetings, attending the lectures. You can record everything in your phone with the help of AI. So many things can be done with the help of AI. And actually they are, if we talk about parents, they are actually reducing the stress also, if we talk about AI, because constantly you are in touch, you are in a communication with your kid, your children, and you are not worried about that. Constantly they are messaging you, WhatsApp you, video call is there, right? So these are all, they are also useful at, if we talk about at the another aspect. And sometimes people are using the AI powered camera apps also to, have a constantly communication with their kids and with their children. So this is very, very important. Of course, there are so many tools where you cannot exactly rely upon them, but you can use it to facilitate the process. This is very, very important. Suppose yours, yesterday, one of the teacher, faculty in the university, they were, she shared with me that that is her, children, they are very shy. They are very shy. They were asking me that what to do, how I can, handle this problem of shyness. Then I recommend them that to take them for the activities, curricular activities or extracurricular activities. Give them a situation, give them a more opportunities like that. Send them for any of their interest accordingly. They have some hobbies, right? Going for badminton, for tennis, for dance, for zumba, for salsa, anything. Just
Wherever
give
they
them
want to
such
go.
type of activity.
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes. Now nowadays, the students, they are making their videos, they're using their talent.
Yeah.
They are, provide them, opportunities, then they can actually use them, all these things. And social media is also helping us. The parenting is very, very important when these type of privacy issues are concerned. It's another part. First of all, I
Yes,
just
that was I was
want
going
to
to
give
talk
the
about.
answer.
I was going to talk about the security and this, these issues also, these concerns, these
Right.
dangers of using, giving a free hand on mobile phones to the children. That we will, come up later on this session. But first of all, I want to
Yes,
know
yes.
one or two tools that the parents to start with to help their children in their learning. Can you tell us one or two daily use tools that parents can use that they can, it is all about connection, making connection with your children while you are sitting together for homework or making assignments. A parent must be updated or upskilled to use such terms, and the child will would get definitely very impressed from the parents. Oh wow, my mother knows all the updated tools. So it will develop a very good connection with between the parent and the child. So can you give a one or two simple tool that a any parent, those who don't even have any background from technology or AI, they can use these tools to help their children
Exactly,
to make
exactly.
homework. Yes.
No, as far as you are asking me about the parents, and I want to, share those tools which is which is important for them, for their education also. And of course, right as to begin to develop the critical thinking skill in the students. This is very, very important. How to take the help in completing the homework, in completing the assignments. This is also probably a very important task for a parent also, especially when the children is in the low age group, right? Low classes, when they are from primary level or upper primary level. This is very important, a big task for a parent to complete the homeworks. But nowadays, a very important tool is Bing Chat, which is advanced tool also and a simple tool also, powered by the Microsoft. And it actually covers so many things. It can help you to answer the questions about the class. You can find the answers for the home assignment, for the home questions, for the complex topics, for writing the formulas, for making the graphs actually, and for planning vacations also. It's a very good tool. I One thing here note is important to know that there is a tough competition between Microsoft and Google. They are both giving us
Yes.
so many tools.
Yes. Yes.
And
So
but
we are
in this
getting
competition,
benefited from this competition anyhow.
yes, you he as a benefited from both. And nowadays Microsoft is providing us so many handy tools. in this field of AI, as far as AI concerned. Google is somewhat, I think, I'm not saying that Google is not working upon it. Actually, they both have one target, AI, right, in front of them. And they're providing on the daily basis. You can't believe how the speed of light, the development is taking place at this every day. The latest development is taking place. And now Google has launched their assistant, virtual assistant also. I mean, look, there are so many. Google has launched a tool, Google Bard. If you do not want to use ChatGPT, you can use Google Bard. But if you compare both the tools, both using ChatGPT gives us more specific output. If
Microsoft
as
has
far as
aced
this,
it.
if we
Microsoft
talk about
has, aced it. Google is somewhere lagging behind.
yes,
We hope
yes,
that it will come up with more advanced tools in the future.
more advanced. And one more thing, yesterday I have read that now Microsoft has providing us a virtual assistant integrated in the Windows, where you do not have to go somewhere else to use ChatGPT or another tool. They have integrated in the Windows so that everything is automated. You do not have to install other tools, other apps, and you do not have to look into the browsers, into the tabs, apart from doing your work. So I mean, these are the things which they are doing for us. And another task which is coming up is that Intel is going to bring a chip which is available in the laptops and the computers. Everything will be present in that chip, and you can use the help of technology to do your task. And that chip will come in mobile phones also, in laptops also. I mean, the way what is happening around the world, you can't even imagine what is actually happening and what they're doing. The people who have not used ChatGPT, I must ensure this one fact, that they can't even imagine what is happening. It's very important to have a constant and practical exposure to this the technologies. I request all the parents, all the teachers, everyone who is listening this podcast is on connected us on the platform. Please try to use the latest technology. It's very, very important. You as the parent, you as the learner, you as the teacher, you as the students, it's very, very important. And I mean, I was talking about how to write, I mean, this homework, how to write essays. One important tool is Essay Builder is there, which you can use, which students can use it to write the essay. See, one more thing. ChatGPT or any AI tool is generating the content. I'm highlighting it, generating the content. They are not taking the responsibility. You have to remix with your touch, human touch. You have to modify, you have to revise it. This is your responsibility. Do not think that these types of tools are just and one more thing that you were as far as cheating and all these things are concerned, uh, cheating and all these things, I mean, they will not happen in the classrooms, provided teacher is able to handle all these things. Why they are using all these tools? Okay, if the student has made the assignment with the help of ChatGPT and all the information is copy and pasted, then you should be in the capacity to provide the assignments in such a way that students, if they want to copy paste, they can copy paste, but you are in a position to evaluate. Give them such questions, give them multiple choice questions, give them discussion forums, give them brainstorming activities. So we can change, we have to adjust accordingly. And it's not, I think, that much difficult. From the ages we are doing all these things,
Yes,
and we are
yes.
trained to do all these things. Another tool which I want to share is Duolingo. Duolingo is a very good tool to learn new languages. That is
Yes.
very great app if anyone wants to learn. And I mean, because I'm nowadays more focused on the skill development of students, teachers, and I'm looking for such technology which gives us a qualitative input as far as learning outcomes are concerned. I most of the time doing experiments with that. I use the apps in my classrooms, in my sessions. Socratic is very good app. Socratic app is very good app. You can generate the answers. You can ask the questions to the students. You can actually put the quizzes in it. So, I mean, this is very, very important for a teacher, especially to use such, because see, content generation, lesson planning, grading the task, and then last is obtaining the feedback from students. This is very, very important, because might be in the lower classes the teachers are not much worried because they are giving class tests and all that. But when you approaches to higher classes, 10th class, 11th class, 12th class, it's very, very important, because the level also increases, and we have to I mean, we have to make changes in the teaching methodologies. Like chat gpt 4 in 4 version, I mean, recently they have launched one more modification. DAL-E is a new modification. DAL-E was there, but now they are generating the images as well.
Yes, I
You
have
know, there
also.
are so many concepts. There are so many concepts. Especially, I'm from chemistry. I'm a chemistry student also. I have done masters in chemistry, and what I face in science especially, that we have to always cram the models, cram the structures of this various I mean, compounds, elements, and many more things. There were so many theories, so many chemical reactions were there, right? So many, especially in the bio, we have to always cram the human structure, right? Heart, human heart, there are so many things. But now what we can do, we can take the help of AI, we can build the 3D models where students can touch each and every part of the body structure of anything, of any model, and they can learn how it process, what are the steps. Now we are just shifting our focus to the all the 3 parts which are important: cognition, affection, and psychomotor. This is very important, and Bloom's taxonomy is a very good digital methodology, digital, I can say, pedagogy, which can be integrated with AI. And people, you are using it, I'm using it, various universities, they are using it, various schools, they are using it. Only thing is, training is important. You have to learn what are the ways where it can be used, because especially for the teachers, it's very, very important. We were always working on the lower level, lower order thinking skills. Now the shift has to be the higher order thinking skills, and that is the creation part, which is missing actually in the classrooms, and we are working upon it. And this, especially with the chat gpt, we can use it to create many more things. But the only thing is that this is actually very initial stages, and people have just learned the use. And I think they have to invest their time to learn all these skills as far as teachers are concerned. And because as far as parents are concerned, right, you were asking me what are the tools, what are these tools can be used by the parents also. They are very friendly tools actually.
Yes, yes,
And
yes. You have given
yes,
really nice tools that can be used by the parents. And earlier also, I will try to give the list of these tools to the participants. You also mentioned that reading tool, that writing tool. We have Chat GPT. You have also mentioned the binge tool, and we have so many tools that we can use to help our children to do assignments and learn things in a better way. So now comes the this negative thoda sa that danger wala part, that how we can control the negative effects of this. That one negative effect you have mentioned, that it can hamper the creativity, but in a certain way, that if we use in a more creative way, it will save the child from being doing the copy paste and all that. What else we can do to save our children from the dangers or some harmful effects of this new technologies?
see, as far as availability and access is concerned, right, you can't ensure that your kid is not using the AI or they are not using the technology. One thing is this, right? Now, if they have access to these type of technologies, then how we can ensure what they are using, right? One thing is there are tools where you can track the usage of the technology. You can track, as the parent, you can track the usage of technology. And if we talk about where I will share these tools, you can track every activity.
I'm
I mean, what
putting
they are
the
using in
chat
the
box.
browser, what downloaded.
I'm putting these tools names in the chat box. You can tell me. I will type it here so that the
Right,
parents
right,
can
right.
note down.
Course, I will share. These are the boomerang. Boomerang is there, and then net nanny is there. Boomerang, net nanny. These actually they as the, I mean, these are the tools which is actually helping us to use, especially as the teacher is concerned, and of course as the parent also. Both they are actually these are helpful. And if we talk about the tools which were another tool which were you asking how to, Google Family Link. Google Family
Yes.
Link is there, the family, where you can create an account, provide them to your kids, provide them to your students, so that, and you can actually track the usage also. You can, I mean, see what content they are consuming basically, because it is also important for a teacher, for a parent to understand that which I mean, because you know that lot of information is available on the net. Uh, Another tools which I'm talking about the tools, you will get the tools, but one more thing is this: you have to teach your kids the value and ethics. This is
Yes.
very, you have to teach them that these are not the ultimate guide. These are just the options. These are just the options, and these are not the final, I mean, you can say final strategy, final answer to your problem. These are actually providing them assistant. These are all assistants. Teach
The
them
boss,
these,
the boss
because
is you. The boss is you. They are just your assistants, and you act like a boss. Whenever you
yes,
do an assignment, do a job, act like a boss and put your soul into it.
yes. You have to teach them, because whenever technology is coming to us, a lot of stress is coming. And why? Because we do not know, we are using it blindly. See, uh, we do not know, sometimes 2, 3, 4, 5 hours passed in using this technology, and after that you have a feeling of guilt is there, a lot of guilt is there, I have wasted the time, right? So it is important to do every task mindfully.
Yes.
Mindfulness is very important. You are eating something, you are drinking something, you are doing your task, you are writing, you are reading. It's very important to use especially technology mindfully. Why you are using, be focused. This is my task, why I'm using this. And for, and taught your children, taught your kids this one thing, that you are taking the help of technology. You have to taught the principles also, how to use the technology. Nowadays, especially parents are working, they do not have extra time to devote to the kids. Actually, they are sending them to tuitions and all that. One important thing, they have to sacrifice their career sometimes. They have to think this fact for their kids, for their children, especially in 21st century. Might be there will be a situation that needs to sacrifice little bit of your career or anything. You have to put that into the box. You
Yes.
have to, you have to give them time. So when, if you are not providing enough time, how you can look at how much internet he or she is using? How will you know that social media, your student, your kid, your children is active on the social media? First of all, you have to spend the time with your kid. This is the age old parenting formula, actually, which our parents also adopted with us, right? You have to spend the time. Then then it comes to the screen time, it comes to technology, it comes to the usage. Then parents know what, how many times they are spending it, what content they are use. And one more thing, wherever they are using any social media accounts, right, just try to build the repo of the friend with them, so that they can add you in the friend list. They can't hide anything, because what they are doing, what kids are doing, they want to hide their post from their status from the parents, especially, right? They have set the privacies and all that.
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
Because parents and, yes, parents and children, they do not have that type of relationship which two friends have. See, listen, we have to handle the technology very tactfully. we have to provide them the knowledge of value and ethics, that okay, these types of tools are available to us, but at the same time you have to be very alert. Like suppose some websites are asking you to accept the cookies whenever you are you open your browsers, right? You ever going to a web page, do not accept that uh, cookies actually.
Yes,
And
yes.
one more thing, when you are using all these AI tools, now every tool will ask you to log in using one Gmail or Facebook ID or any other. Just make one Gmail ID. Most of the tools, I mean, they're asking it one separate personal ID for these type of things. Do not mix that with your personal lives, professional lives. A separate ID for this type of work. This is my request to all, because this is the problem which everyone is facing nowadays. They actually in a hurry. What we do, we just log in because we do not have patience, we do not have time. We log in with our personal ID and they store the data. They actually ask us to, I mean, we tick mark to the agreement they are asking us. And what they are doing, they're storing the data, they're giving the recommendations, they're using it. So this is very, very important. I mean, if such type of things are there. And also one thing is which I want to I mean uh, just put it, just underline here, is that whenever you are using the Wi-Fi, especially you are going to somewhere, right? Please do not accept the codes and passwords. Do not go on the publicly when you are using these type of things, because there also you are on the, I mean, sometimes the people, they are just taking your personal information, they are analyzing it and they're storing the information. What type of threats, these are all type of threats are there. You think that you are using the free internet, the free
Yes,
Wi-Fi. It's not
yes.
free. It's not a free. When it comes to type of things,
Nothing comes for free, for sure. That we have to understand that nothing comes for free. Even if the free apps, they do take a lot of things from us. Do not think the apps are